Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a Brooklyn Nets off-season rebuild in NBA 2K25. So Brooklyn Nets obviously missed the playoffs this year. We're doing our off-season rebuild. So I said the Brooklyn Nets were the next team on the list in the Eastern Conference, the 12th seed. Tomorrow we'll be doing the Portland Trail Blazers as they were the 12th seed in the Western Conference. They'll just go like that, obviously. Then the Raptors and Suns. Then hopefully a team will be eliminated by then, so we can go to that. Because I don't know what we're going to do between that period. But yeah, obviously, so this team decided against trading Cameron Johnson at the trade deadline. For whatever reason, I think they could have got really good value for him if they would have just traded him at the trade deadline. But they decided against it. But we'll probably trade him in the offseason here. Cameron Thomas, somebody I like to extend in the offseason. Nick Claxton's a guy I think was brought up in trade rumors a lot. So we could consider trading him if obviously we get the opportunity. D'Angelo Russell, obviously they got him from the Dorian Finney-Smith package. So they obviously swapped D'Lo. They got a bunch of second-round picks as well. So not a bad trade, but they could have got more. But, you know, it's whatever. They got Zaire Williams, Keon Johnson, Daron Sharp. But let's not look at this whole team. They also made the DeAnthony Melton for Dennis Schroeder swap as well, with Dennis Schroeder ended up going to the Pistons. There's a whole thing there. But I did fix the first round, as you probably saw by then. But that's the first round by the time I'm recording this video. So I'm recording this video February or April, I don't say February, April 24th. But before I start this review, I do want to say prayers to Elijah Arenas, man. That guy was involved in a car crash, and now he's in a induced coma, which is just so sad to see. A really good player in the 2K and in real life. So he's only 18 years old. If something terrible happens to this kid or this guy, I would be really upset. But we're gonna head straight into it. The player retirements. Maybe we could even draft him in honor of what he's going through right now. So Chris Paul, we're gonna not have him retire. I don't think he retired. We'll head straight into the draft lottery. So we are projected the number 6 overall pick in the NBA draft, as we're gonna face with the number 2 overall picks. That couldn't have gone better. So we got number 2 in the draft. So Nets fans rejoice. We got the 2nd overall pick. And I wonder if there's any way we could probably trade Cameron Johnson. Moving the small forward to an 85. But I wonder if there's a way we can maybe trade Cameron Johnson before the draft. Maybe we get another pick. We'll see. But yeah, having 2 is amazing. So we can either get Cooper Flagg or Ace Bailey with Dylan Harper. We'll also have 19 and 26 and 30. So we'll have a bunch of picks we can use. So Cameron Johnson, what if we don't win the trade final? What could we get? So I'm not trading our own picks, so we could do this. I don't know why the Cavaliers do that, but I said Celtics, they're probably looking to trade Drew Holiday at this point. So, but I don't know. We might just wait till after the draft, which I'm gonna wait till after the draft if we do anything. So number 1 is gonna be Cooper Flagg to Portland. So yeah, it's pretty respectable. And then we got Dylan Harper, BJ Edgecombe, Ace Bailey, Casper. We took him in the last video. He ended up being a dog, so we could take him again. But I think we'll switch it up. Igor is the guy I never took. But I had the 2nd overall pick. We have to take either Dylan Harper or Ace Bailey. And I think for now, I think I'm gonna go with Ace Bailey with this pick, man. He's probably what we need. We do need like a scoring forward. We could use another point guard as well. But I don't know if Dylan Harper's really like a point guard necessary. I don't know if he's might be a point guard, shooting guard. I don't even know for real. I think I'm gonna go with the best player available left on the board, and I'm gonna take Ace Bailey. Hornets take Dylan Harper. We have the 19th overall pick as well. Hugh Gonzalez, Thomas Sobert. I see him develop really nicely in 2K, so I'm going to take Thomas Sobert with this pick. And then we have another first-round pick. We have 30 as well. So we have Rasheer Fleming, Colin Murray Boyles, Johnny Broomy. We got Nolan Traore. No, we're going to take Nolan Traore with this pick. Nolan Traore. We also have 30 as well. Colin Murray goes. Rasheer Fleming goes. And LeBron Phillip goes. So 30th overall pick. Yeah, Johnny Broomy. We got Bogdan. So I guess we'll take Johnny Broomy with this pick. And we also have another pick as well in the 2nd round. So draft again. So Michael Ruzic, Cam Jones down here as well. Alex, 18 points. So this will probably be a 6'8", nice shooter. So yeah, everybody, welcome to the team. Ace Bailey, 78. Thomas Sober, 73. Chori was a 71. Johnny Broomy was a 72. And Alex Caravan was a 70, which we'll accept him. So, oh, wait, I guess we can't. I don't know why it's telling me. So I guess now we have to trade Cameron Johnson so we can sign all our rookies. So we'll get a Cameron Johnson trade done so we can sign our rookies. Gonna settle on Terry Rozier first in a second, as they want 2 seconds. Gonna be Pell Larson, so I guess this isn't bad. Hotket isn't gonna be obtainable for us, so I guess we'll get Pell Larson instead. So welcome to the team. So we get a really good 20 to protect the first round pick, so that's cool. So Ace Bailey will play small. Let's start him at the 2 and bench Kim and Thomas, but Ace Bailey will be 81 overall, starting small forward for this team. Secondary position will be fixed as well to shooting guard out the original position. So Rozier probably isn't going to get PT for this roster. It'll be just probably like a 1-year deal, obviously. And then Fiore, Thomas, Keon Johnson. I would love to develop Keon Johnson into something like a nice role player for us, but we'll obviously see what happens there. Pell Larson, Drake Whitehead, Ace Bailey, Jalen Wilson, Maxwell Lewis, Clowney, Sobers, Rumi, and Alex, and then obviously, all right. So I think we have our full rotation now. They only have a point guard, so Zaire Williams won't be back. We could sound like a bridge starting point guard for a year, so who would be there? So Jerome. I guess could we just maybe even start Nolan Traore? I don't want to start Rozier, so we need a bridge starting point guard for us. So Chris Paul, actually, now I think about it, Chris Paul would be a really nice mentor for us. So we can go that route. We're gonna get like a Davion Mitchell off, which I don't hate getting Davion Mitchell. So yeah, we're gonna sign Davion Mitchell. We're gonna get another Heat point guard in the building and Davion Mitchell. We can get into like $9 million. That'd be a steal. Wait, the roster is full. What? Hold on. So you have to re-sign him to this. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, whatever. We won't go after him. We'll go after like Trey Jones or Tyus Jones for like 1 year. Tyus Jones, 1 year deal. We'll start at point guard for. What's going on, dude? We have way too many players in our team. Really, our roster is full. I'm really confused what's going on here. Okay, I'll Simide. Does that fix it? Does that fix anything? The roster is full. You may not play without reducing the number of players in your roster. So I guess we can't sign anybody until we have 15 players in our team. So I don't let me sign anybody. So never mind. I guess we'll figure it out. We're starting point guard. Yeah, I don't even care about the CF, to be honest with you. But it lets all these qualifying offers come back. Even it just makes no sense, dude. All right, Bailey is up. We moving to small forward. Sharp, Zaire Williams comes back as qualifying offer, which I didn't want to happen. I'm being honest with you. Wait, do we? Why is he on a 3-year deal, dude? What is going on? I actually have no clue what the hell is going on, man. Why? Where did Zaire Williams come back from? Where? Dude, this game is really giving me issues right now. I don't even have automation settings on, so now I have to trade this guy away. The Hornets, just take him all for a 2nd-round pick, bro. So I don't know what is going on here. I just don't understand. I don't understand what this game is trying to do right now. But we have qualifying offers now, so we have. Wait, so do we have more players in the set this whole time? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know. I really actually don't know what's going on. I'm gonna see if we can get rid of some players like Tyrese Martin does have to be here, obviously. Who else was here? So you gotta cut somebody. So Reese Beekman doesn't really have to be here. One more guy. Might have to be Maxwell Lewis. I think he could be a solid player. We're gonna have to cut him still. That is just so. I don't know. I really don't know. Hopefully this game could fix itself. I don't know what the hell is going on, man. Act right, 2K. Or fix, like, I don't know why I did that. I don't have like automation settings on to where it auto signs players and auto does its own things. Everything's off. I never have that. The Kemet Thomas is out for 4 to 6 months, but Rozier, so that'll even make our take even better because Kemet Johnson helps us win a lot of games in 2K. So Rozier will start at point guard. I don't want to happen. We'll just start Nolan Traore right off the bat because it wouldn't hurt anyway. So it wouldn't even hurt to do that. So Rozier will play the bench instead. We'll start Nolan Traore, Keon Johnson, Ace Bailey, Clowney, Claxton, Sharp, Jalen Wilson, Pell Larson, Derek Whitehead, and Terry Rozier. Even go 11-man rotation, whoever the 2K wants to play. So Thomas Sobers will get in, which isn't bad. That does leave these 3 guys out the rotation, but this is fine. Shot tendency, so Thomas will be back. He'll be scoring. Ace Bailey, he's going to be the obviously one scoring the ball with Cameron Thomas out, and then we'll leave it like that. We could even bench Cameron Thomas for the whole season, but we'll think about that if we want to go extreme tanking. But for now, see you guys at the end of the season. So it looks like it's going to be another lottery year, which is good because maybe we get a shot at AJ DeBonsta. That would be nice. We're going to see if we can send Nick Claxton away to the Los Angeles Lakers for Rui, Gabe Vincent. We'd have to throw somebody in there. So, yeah, it's like Tosan. So I could have cut him instead of Maxwell Lewis, but it's okay. Nick Claxton, Tosan for Rui, Vincent. So Rui Hachimura is going to be here, I guess. So So yeah, you won't really be. Maybe just be in a free agent obviously anyway. The league is 2028 and protect the first round pick. In the second, I'd absolutely love that for Nick Clax's services. What do they say to that? So they're gonna counter me with a swap and I don't know if I could trade a pick swap. So we're close to getting a deal done, but what about this no second? There's only first. That might bring the value down just a little bit. So you want 2 seconds? Yeah, it's just like that. You get this on new, so 2 second round picks. We get Nick Claxton. So we're taking this tanking stuff to the extreme as we get Rui Hachimura. We trade our starting center. Hachimura is here now, but like I said, it won't really make us better, honestly. So Cameron Thomas is back, 420 and 32. So I'm hoping with that trade. So Gabe Vincent, so want to start him at point guard, which I guess is fine. Traore was starting, averaging 13 points. Not really the best efficiency. I don't know. Do I want to do this? I think I want to just go back to starting Nolan Traore, probably. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. SGA is your MVP. Ricky Diggle is Cooper Flag. DiVincenzo was your sixth man. But we finished off not making the playoffs, which was good. So we're gonna have a couple of lottery picks we have to see. So 38 and 48 isn't the 34 and 48 is the worst best record in the world, but it's fine. I guess for now. But we'll leave it like that. The player stats we had about 21 from Cameron Thomas, 20 from Ace Bailey. So it's probably didn't win Rookie of the Year, but it's fine. We had about 12 from Keon Johnson, so maybe we extend him. We'll see. Depends. We had 11 from Rui Hachimura, 11 from Pierre Rozier, 10 from Nolan Traore, 10 from Darren Sharp, with 10 rebounds and a block, so he was good. 7 from Jalen Wilson, 7 from Pell Larson. So we might be bad for a while, but it's the Nets. We're probably going to be bad. We needed to start this rebuild. So trading Nick Claxton away as well, but we got the Knicks going on with championship at 5 versus the Denver Nuggets, but we'll straight into the draft lottery now. So the draft lottery, let me do that. We are projected the number 7th overall pick via the Miami Heat, and we actually get that Rockets pick as well. So we'll see what happens. As I have to look at this because it's a lot of protection and stuff. But let me see that. So we have the 7th overall pick, and I think we should have that Rockets pick as well. I'm actually not quite sure. I'll have to look into that, but we might have that Rockets pick too. We'll see. We'll see. But I'll fix the other picks really quickly. But I think I'm confidently might actually have it, but obviously I don't even know that for sure. So we have to fix the Knicks pick and the Thunder pick. After we do that, maybe. We'll see. So yeah, my calculations were correct. We do actually own the 8th overall pick in the draft. Joey Fernandez, we're still trying to build with him, but I wouldn't mind firing him probably next year or something. So we have the 8th overall pick and the 7th overall pick. So back-to-back first-round picks. We'll see what lands here as we're looking for some help. So number 1 goes Kevin Boozer to the Phoenix. Suns get 1 is crazy. 2 is going to be AJ DeBonsta. 3 is going to be Darius Akuf Jr. Philly takes Chris Sinai. The Jazz take Darren Peterson. The Bucks take Jaden. So our back-to-back picks. So Elijah Arenas, I said we might take him in obviously honor of what happened, and I think we're gonna take him here. So that's what we'll do. So Elijah Arenas in honor of what happens, what's going on in his life, we're gonna take him. We're gonna develop him, and we got Koa Pete, Nate, Malik Thomas, Mikael Brown Jr. would be an interesting starting point guard. Braden Burries, let's see. 21 and 10, so solid from him. Mikael Brown doesn't really have any stats, but he is all NBA. Braden's all NBA, so we couldn't go wrong with either guard that we take here. We could just take a forward instead, like Koa Pete, or Caleb Wilson. So let's Caleb Wilson here. He is. So I'm just gonna go with Caleb Wilson with this pick, and then yes, we like that Elijah Arenas pick, obviously, and then we'll leave it like that. So Elijah Arenas, the Caleb Wilson with a 77, so we'll take that. Noah Clowney. So we'll accept everybody here, qualifying offer Jalen Wilson. I don't think we'll be bringing him back, though, because there's so much depth at this place. So nobody here will be back. Keon Johnson, maybe. We have Nolan Traore. We have Cameron Thomas, Elijah Arenas. We're going to move Elijah Arenas to point guard. He goes down, which sucks, but so I guess not scenario. Derek Whitehead. So we'll have to figure that out. Ace Bailey, Caleb Wilson. I want him to be our starting power forward. Clowney. Probably be our backup power forward, and then Sober. So what if I'm there to move Clowney to backup center though? Goes down, but we're gonna need him to play that position anyway because he really didn't shoot in good from 3, and it would be nice for us to have a stretch 4 on the court. So stretch 5 on the court is what I'm hoping for. So Sharp, and Clowney will be our center rotation. Caleb Wilson and whoever develops at power forward, probably going to be Thomas Sobers. And then we're going to probably move one of these guys to small forward. So I guess we can like slide. Rinas will stay. Rigas Whitehead, I think, will slide Tariq Whitehead down to small forward. So we'll do that. So he'll be a 77 overall back to small forward. So I said, none of this is going to be none of these guys are probably going to be here for the future plan, but that's what I'm looking for right now. Then we have our shooting guard rotation. I still want Elijah Green to play point guard for us, though, so we might end up putting him there anyway. Then we need a point guard just in case. So we're going to announce everybody here. Keon Johnson won't be back. We're going to announce literally everybody right there, so we might have even more money now to offer as we do. We have a max contract available. So we have about 53 million. So I could have, man, what if we would have offered a kind to Luka Doncic? Obviously, that was probably what's going to happen. But nobody really was really that good of a free agent this year. It was a good free agent class. So any like point guards, so Trae Young is interesting. Harden, Giddey, Jerome, Davion Mitchell. Obviously, I wanted him last year, but no clue what 2K was on. Could we sign somebody now for agency? We can't. So we could offer like a Davion Mitchell contract, but I think Nolan Chore might develop enough, which we might not have to. So not gonna lie, I think we might be good. Let's really rely on Chore's development, really spends at least some money and sign somebody. I don't know. Traore. So most likely Elijah Reeves will stay at the 2, which means you're gonna need to sign a point guard. So never mind, we're gonna sign one. So Davion Mitchell or AJ Mitchell. AJ Mitchell's restricted, so I think it gives us a better chance of offering Davion Mitchell a contract. Davion Mitchell, backup point guard, starting point guard, welcome to the team. We'll obviously have to figure that out. So player progression is next up. We have Ace Bailey going up, so he is a superstar we're building around. Cameron Thomas is up. We have Davion Mitchell. Tariq Whitehead going up 4. Sharp, Clowney, Sobers, Traore is up 6 overall to a 77. So really good for him to be the backup. Pell, Larson, and then Alex Caravan is up as well. But the additions of Elijah Arenas and Caleb Wilson, I'm hoping for a play-in spot because I think we have a lot of other teams' first-round picks that will be good on the lottery. So I wouldn't mind taking a little bit more of an aggressive approach here. So Charles Lee might be on the hot seat. Not Charles Lee, Jody Fernandez. But, all right, rotation this season. Davion Mitchell, Cameron Thomas, Ace Bailey. Thomas, they want to start Sobers, which is interesting. So Sobers over Caleb Wilson. I guess we can just swap them both. We'll see. I'll see. Darren Sharp is our starting center at the moment, which I think is actually pretty fun with me. For now, Tariq Whitehead, Elijah Arenas. We have so they want to give Elijah Arenas more minutes and Tariq Whitehead off the bench. So what I'll do, Tariq Whitehead, Clowney, Nolan Traore, then Caleb Wilson, then Pell Larson, your 11-man rotation. So hoping for some, at least some room here, but we'll see what picks we own in the future. We have this Knicks pick in 2027, this Rockets pick, which might actually go to Houston. I think it does. Then this top 10 protected Sixers pick in 2027. So then we have a bunch of other picks from other teams. So all these picks really get super strong in the future. So like I said, either way, we're cool, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We might not make the playoffs. What's looking like right now. SGA wins MVP again. He averaged 30 and 10. We had Ricky to go to Boozer. 6 man goes to De'Aaron Fox coming off the bench. Depoy Wimby. Thomas Solberg wins most improved. I don't know if these are really most improved player numbers, but we'll take it, I guess. Kate Cunningham, clutch player. But we finished off the season as a playing team. We were the 9th seed this year, which was really good. We were like rolling around 6, 7, and 9. Or I guess not 6. We were running around like 7, 8, 9. But we finished off the 9th seed, which sucks, but it's cool. End of the day, I'm fine with it. So we had about 20 from Ace Bailey, 19.5 from Thomas, 15 from Arenas off the bench. So he's shown he could be really good. So maybe that makes Cameron Thomas expendable and only have somebody else, that can maybe score a lot better than him or be better in the future. I don't know. 10 from Darren Sharp, 10 and 9 from Darren Sharp with a block. So obviously one of our main positions is center, but Sharp hasn't been bad. I can't lie with you. 9 from Sobers, 9 from Traore, 7 from Davion Mitchell. So I didn't realize they both were. Oh no, we're good. That's fine. So Davion Mitchell shot 30% from 3. Traore sent isn't really that efficient for us. So, but it's cool. 6 from Caleb Wilson, 6 from Noah Clowney. He shot. This is important. 31% from 3. So I gotta say, if he's asking for a bag in the offseason, I don't know if we will be able to pay him that much money, because this will be a lot of money to pay for a guy that isn't really showing much potential. Dariq Whitehead as well. So obviously, we'll see what happens here. But we got the Orlando Magic in the plan. So the Magic, we got to look at their team though. They have Suggs, Gonzalez, Franz Wagner, Banchero, Badadze, Black, Little Carter. We're gonna win. Now we got Miami. We're gonna lose. Okay, so we came close, but it's fine. If we would have got a higher seed in the play-in, we definitely would have gotten the playoffs in my opinion. So Dallas was on to win it all versus Cleveland. LeBron James will retire as a Bull, which is really interesting there. Let's straight into the draft lottery though. So see what pick we have in the draft if we even own our own first round picks. We're projected pick 3 via Philly and 10 via Houston. I'm gonna finish. So that Rockets pick does not go to us; it goes to Houston. We're gonna keep it like that. I'm pretty sure they do like a trade in the future where, but we have pick 11 and pick 28. So we'll take that at least. So pick 11 in the draft. So we'll see obviously what we can take here. So 11 and 28. So we could use this pick in a trade as well. But I think we'll just draft it at the end of the day. But I'm not guaranteeing they're going to stay with our team. I'm going to say that. Number one, we'll listen to our pick. We're going to have to do all that. So we got Taj Ariza, 23 points, 5. So we could take the best player. We take a big. And Abraham Joan Maker Ball, 7'1", or Taj Ariza, 6'8" shooting guard. Tempting, because I think he could really replace what Dariq Whitehead brings to the table. I really think he could. So instead of going center, we're going to take Taj. We're going to take the best player available. We got Elijah Arenas and we got Trevor Ariza's son and Gilbert Arenas' son. So we get to take Anthony, so Carmelo Anthony's son as well. Anybody else? Probably not. We'll take like Dennis Bender. But I don't really like what we did there. So Taj Ariza 76, Keon Anthony. So we got every NBA legend's son, which is just, crazy to think of. Well, two-way contract, the two of those guys. So I have more roster space. So Bailey, Sober, Shiori, and Broomy will accept qualifying offers. We have Dariq Whitehead, Pell Larson, Alex. So see how much they're asking for, which we do have max salary money, so that's good to know. County isn't asking for a bunch of money, so that's good. He actually not. He actually realistic. He's actually being realistic, but I don't think I'll bring him back, especially now that he's playing center for our team, and he's not really shooting efficient at all. It's pretty bad. Actually, I don't think we'll be bringing him back. Reek White asked for 13 million only. Yeah, he's not good either. He's a solid shooter, but the thing is, he doesn't really attempt much threes. So I guess he shooting 49% from three makes sense, but I don't think we're bringing him back either. And then Daron Sharp is somebody that I would bring back. But yeah, so most likely going to let all these guys go. If there any center we get to our base line, Mark Williams is the most interesting guy here, the best player center that we could sign. 12 points, 10 rebounds, a block. So let's look at our team though. Davion Mitchell, Traore, Cameron Thomas, Arenas, Taj Ariza is probably going to slide to the small forward. Do 6'8" for God's sake. So gonna move him there. So a bunch of NBA legends on our team, like I said, but he'll probably be better than Dariq Whitehead, a rotational piece. So take that. Sobers, Wilson, and Broomy. So obviously hoping for these guys to develop. And center is our main position, so we have to figure out what center. Where are we gonna go center position? So, all right, we got Mark Williams, which we can sign. So I do want to probably offer somebody something. So Derek Queen is just sitting here for agency, which is crazy. I think it makes sense. The Thunder probably don't have enough money to bring him back or something. I mean, they declined him with his team option. That's interesting. So that's Derek Queen just sitting here. I think you offer him and Sharp a contract. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to offer Daron Sharp another 3-year deal or 2-year deal, I guess. And then Derek Queen is just sitting here. It could be a really solid center for the Viz. So he's just sitting here. We're going to get him. So Derek Queen and Daron Sharp will announce Clowney, Dariq Whitehead, and Pell Larson and Alan Bernard. Alex, I wouldn't mind back his depth. But, yeah, we're going to do that. So, welcome to the team. Welcome back Sharp, and welcome to the team, Derek. That'll be a really talented center rotation. Stealing from Oklahoma City. Yeah, we're good on that note. So, I really like how this video is going so far. And, obviously, we have a lot of scoring, which I noticed we might need more defense. So, I wouldn't mind. He's regressing anyway. So, I wouldn't mind trading away Cameron Thomas away. Obviously, his score doesn't really play much defense or anything, I've heard. So, I said only a score. But I think we could probably trade him at the trade line to get maybe a more talented center if these guys aren't doing good. So, Sharp didn't develop at all, which sucks. So, Derek Queen isn't the best starting center. We could just trade is package Sharp and Cameron Thomas to get a really skilled one if we're gonna have to trade the line. But he's Bailey's up to a 91, so that's great. Traore's even up to an 85. I didn't expect him to develop after that season, but yeah, he developed really nicely. So for like a second round or a late first round pick, ended up being a steal. Elijah Arenas up to an 83. Caleb Wilson will start this year. Mitchell is up. Sobers, Derek Queen, Broomy is also a 79. So man, he's gonna push himself for spot. But yeah, we have a lot of guys that can get playing time this year, which I'm really, really happy about. So we'll download the 2028 draft class, and then I'm really excited of how this season could go. Obviously, with Ace Bailey, Thomas will be here. Tariq White. I'm really not Tariq White. I don't know. But all right. So we got Nolan Traore to start at point guard. Cameron Thomas. There's a lot of scoring I noticed, but I think we could probably package out Cameron Thomas. So yeah, I said Traore, Thomas, Bailey, Caleb Wilson, Darren Sharp, Arenas. We got Davion Mitchell, Thomas Sobers, Derek Queen, and Johnny Broomy and Taj Ariza. But I don't know if we're gonna run 11-man this year. I think we're gonna go 10-man, but we won't be playing Broomy instead. I think we are gonna play Taj Ariza man because he's obviously the guy. I want him to be in the rotation this year, so that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm actually gonna start Davion Mitchell over Traore for more defense in the starting five. I feel like he makes more sense starting five as well. So we're gonna leave it like that. Then like I said, don't be surprised if you guys see a Cameron Thomas trade near the trade deadline or at the trade deadline. Luka Doncic wins the MVP. Darius Acuff is a rookie. He was a rookie a long time ago. He's just getting playing time this year. But we had Wembanyama, a defensive player, averaging 30 points, 13 rebounds. So, yeah. So, we excited to play him. Mikael Brown, most improved in Toronto. Devin Booker's your clutch player. Willie Green is your coach here, 16-22. But honestly, it should have been Jody Fernandez because we ended up making the playoffs as the number one seed. So, obviously, the Nets is one of those teams in 2K, just with a little bit of spark, you are really good, just like that. So 22 from Ace Bailey. We had 16 from Cameron Thomas. So I decided not to trade him up to trade him. I think it was just going so well. I didn't really want to ruin this young team and what they had. So we had 16 from Elijah Arenas. We had 12 from Caleb Wilson, their starting power forward. Did he shoot good from three? 27%. That could definitely get better. I'm gonna hope that gets better. I'm gonna bank on that. We're gonna have to. So 10 from Traore. Did he get better shooting? Not really, but it's fine. We had 9 from Darren Sharp, 9 rebounds. So obviously he can also shoot the ball as well, something I know. So this is better shooting here, 41%. Didn't really shoot, so I guess 8 from Sobers, 7 from Davion Mitchell, 7 from Taj Ariza, and 7 and 5, and 7 and 5 from Derek Queen. So like I said, we're gonna see if we can win a championship this year. So they want to start Traore and Arenas instead of Thomas and Davion Mitchell. All right, I mean, whatever they think is good, and they want to start Derek Queen in the starting five. So we'll see what happens there. So I'm gonna run a 9-man rotation. Eventually, we're gonna see if we can win a championship this year with this team that we have. Obviously, wishful thinking. We're not gonna play Broomy. He just literally got in the rotation. We'll play Darren Sharp. He's not playing that much. We'll play him. All right, here we go. We got Boston in round 1. So Pritchard, Derek White, Jalen Brown. This is a playing team, which is interesting. They have Noah Clowney, so they signed him. And now I want to shoot good from 3. Now I want to shoot good from 3 in Boston. All right, that makes sense. We're going to beat them at 5. Now we got Detroit. So Cade, this is obviously going to be a lot tougher matchup playing Cade Cunningham, Ivy, Asar, Tilly, Bryson Tilly, Clint Capella, Malachi Branham, Malik Beasley, and Jay Laravia. I think, Malcolm Branham actually a pretty solid player in 2K, yeah, so this will be hard. Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, Game 3. We're going to take. Game 4, we even it up. We're going to go up 3-2. We're going to win 4 games in a row. As we got the Orlando Magic now. So the 7th seed. So we get to play a play-in team. So we'll see how this goes. So Suggs, Gonzalez. So we faced off this team last year in the play-in. Now we're facing them off in the conference final. So we'll see how this goes. So they added Neesmith. So game 1, we're going to take. Game 2. Game 3, they're going to take Game 4 up 3-1, and we're going to beat them 5 to play the New Orleans Pelicans in the NBA Finals. DeJounte Murray, DJ Edgecombe, Herb Jones, Zion Hartenstein, BC, Acuff, Murphy, Robinson, and Jordan Hawkins. So here we go. They want to go back starting Cameron Thomas. I mean, we're winning either way. So we're in the NBA Finals now. So I'm going to see if we can win the championship. So Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2. Game 3. We just did all that just to get swept to the Pelicans. But that's crazy, dude. Oh, well. So yeah, all this to get swept is not great. I thought we actually had a chance of beating this team, but oh well. So getting swept is crazy. I can't lie. We'll like straight into the draft lottery, and we all know we're doing it in the off season. I think this year we have the 5th overall pick. Wow, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, we're gonna make a trade obviously for our new starting center, but who? So Jordy Fernandez was good for us, but man, JJ Redick being here with no offers. I don't know. Jody Fernandez was really good for us. So many good options. If I don't know, I'm gonna lie, if you have the chance to go after a better head coach, you might have to do that. JJ Redick has such good things at Radges. I love Jody Fernandez. He did a great job for us, but in this particular scenario, if you have a chance to get JJ Redick, a really good head coach in 2K, you jump on that. Maybe we should have stayed with Jody Fernandez, but I don't know. I just think that would have been better. So we're gonna see if we can trade Cameron Thomas away for a starting center on the team because we can't be going Derek Queen and Darren Sharp back and forth as it's gonna work. So we're gonna see what we could do for Cameron Thomas, obviously. I'm gonna see if we could swap Cameron Thomas away for Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler would be a really good starting center for this team. I'm gonna see if we could swap him. 26 years old, so they can get a really talented shooting guard, which they probably need one. Cameron Thomas. We're gonna see if we could do that. I'm also gonna trade picks. I'm gonna be aggressive in this scenario. Big 26 as well, and they'll trade. So this pick from the Lakers obviously isn't good anymore. Let's they have Luka Doncic. So Jazz fans are probably upset about that as well. And then we'll trade a 2032 a little bit. So 3 first-round picks, 2 seconds for. So they should say yes to this, right? They do. So Walker Kessler is now a Brooklyn. Now we still have Sharp and Derek Queen. So I guess we'll have to. I should trade it Sharp to them. That's not bad. Oh well. So I guess we'll just have them as depth now. So we got 3 really good centers, I guess. We'll head to the draft now with these picks. So I don't even know who we take at this point. So Gabe Neesmith, Nathan Solomon. I mean, I guess we would. So we're going to take Nathan Solomon and Gabe Neesmith. So we guess we need a shooting guard. Now we traded Thomas, I guess. Not really, but welcome everybody here. We might actually decline Derek Queen. Let's see, 7 and 5. I think we might decline him. No, we have, I don't know, there's better options now. Walker Kessler. So yeah, that's what I'm going to decline Derek Queen and Johnny Broomy actually. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to decline those 2 guys, Alex Caravan, and Broomy. And then actually we could have brought back Derek Queen and just traded away Darren Sharp. Might have been the better option, but I like Sharp on this team. I feel like he's been really good for us. So Sharp and Kessler, good set of rotation. Our 4 rotation is set. Our rotation is set, and then we don't need to do anything for it. Just run it back another year. We made the finals, obviously. Now all we need. Do we have money though? That'll be interesting. We do not have money, so yeah, that was pretty obvious there. But all right, let's make the finals again. We could definitely 100% do it. We should have won it last year. 2K robbed us. Bailey is up. We have Wilson is up. Traore, Arenas, Davion Mitchell, Sobers, Taj Ariza, and Keon Anthony's up to a 77. So he'll be the backup shooting guard. But if we have to make one more solidifying trade to officially make us the lock championship, which we can definitely make it back there, especially with Walker Kessler on the team now. We got rid of offense for a lot more defense. We got a really good starting center. So I feel like that'll just guarantee it even more. So we got Nolan Traore, Elijah Arenas, Ace Bailey, Caleb Wilson, Walker Kessler, Davion Mitchell, Thomas Sobers, Taj Ariza, Darren Sharp, and Nathan Solomon to 10 rotation. But instead, we'll give these minutes to Keon Anthony. And then now I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Jay Redick now is our new head coach. Yama is your MVP, but at the end of the season, we finished off as the #1 seed. And so obviously, expectations are a championship, so we're going to have to visualization. Jay Redick's our new head coach, like we said multiple times. So now it's going to see if we get a championship in the building here. So we're going to look at our stats. At about 25 from Ace Bailey, 19 from Elijah Arenas, 14 from Traore. What did he shoot from 3? Did he get better? Yes, he did. 35% is right above average. 13 from Caleb Wilson, 11 from Taj Ariza off the bench. So he's transformed into a really good, obviously, role player. We had 10 from Sobers. We had not 10 from Davion Mitchell. So obviously he's good. 7 from Keon Anthony, their starting shooting or backup shooting guard. We had 6. We had Saltino Arcazar in the 6 from Darren Sharp as well. So all right, we got Toronto round 1, so we should be able to beat the Toronto Raptors. We're gonna beat them in 6. Now we got Cleveland, Sasser, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Allen. I might actually have some problems here. We'll see though. It's gonna be tied up. We're up 3-2, and we're gonna go to a game 7 with the team. So game 7 in Brooklyn. We'll see how this goes. As we have the lead right now, and it is look like we're gonna win this game. So we're gonna beat Cleveland, blow them out actually. So 149 to 121, 29 from Marina. So him starting over Cameron Thomas, trading him. That is really good. So um, sucks what he's going through right now, man. So hope nothing really terrible happens to him. But Washington, Brandon McCoy, Jalen Hood, Shafino is their starting shooting guard, which is really interesting. Okay, they got AJ DeBonsta, so DeBonsta's obviously going to be hard to play. Collins, Sarr, Carrington, Liam McNeely, Poole still here, Mitch Robinson, and Stacey Spencer. I mean, all right, an interesting team. I think we could beat them though. They're gonna take game 1. We're gonna take game 2. They're gonna go up 2-1. They're gonna go up 3-1. And right now, unless bearing any comebacks, we might lose to the Washington Wizards here, which would be really disappointing, honestly. But I think we're gonna win this game, which we are. So 122 to 109. Now we're in a game 7. So now we're in a game 6 to see if we force a game 7. So we'll have a game 7 back on Brooklyn, which would be huge. Which we're gonna win this one with us. We're going to game 7. So 142 to 113. 46 from Ace. Yeah, so Ace Bailey is definitely helping us win this one, averaging 30 in the playoffs. So vintage Ace Bailey here, man. So that's crazy. Wilson's also having a good playoffs. So now we're gonna see if we can beat this team in 7. We made it all the way back here. Hopefully not just to get blown out, which we do. Yeah. So what? Thank you for giving me all 2K just to freaking lose. Yeah, we lose terribly. So 151 to 112. Ace Bailey did all he could. Inventory did all he could. You're gonna lose to AJ DeBosta's basically triple double, and of course John Collins at 31 points. But damn, we're so close though. And the Pelicans, they're gonna go back to back. They are. We're so close. I want to go another year. So we're gonna go one more year in this rebuild. We're so close. We're gonna re-sign everybody. We're gonna go one more year on this rebuild. Like the 3rd seed. So yeah, sadly, I don't think this championship's gonna come. I thought it would. But we made it to the finals too many. Well, we drafted Eric Dampier. He's a center. He played minutes for us. But yeah, sadly, I just don't think it's gonna happen unless something crazy happens. We're an 8-man rotation. Play all my best players. See if we get this done. So got Philly in round 1. So Maxey, Garland, Flag. See what happens. Gonna be for the 6th. Now we got Detroit. So sucks with the 3rd seed, man, but they have Cade and John Morant is coming off the bench for this team. Wow, that's crazy. They got Ja off the bench with Ivy, Asar, Bryson, Clint. We'll see what happens. Maybe they have too much scoring. So that'll end it off as the Pelicans. It's a freaking dynasty. That's 3 in a row. That's 3 in a row for Noah. And shout out to the Pelicans, man. They feel a really good team there. That's crazy. Why couldn't I have this type of success? Oh, well. So we made it to the finals 2 times, or made it to the finals, I think, once or twice. We made it close, I know, but hope you guys enjoyed this one. Still a really good one nonetheless. We built a pretty good team, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.